Alright guys, this is William Jumping, so let's continue. So previously, we've learned that you can use the mask to kind of carve out that subject and using that subject selection to quickly select subject using a mask to kind of just extract the main subject, the main person from our image and yeah, and play around with all these drawing things. Here in this video, I'm going to compare two technique and explain why I recommend the second technique. Okay, so in case of some students may focus on using eraser when they extract some person. Okay, so for example, if I just not use the mask and get rid of the background, well, sometimes some students may just want to use the eraser, okay, and just using eraser and erase the background, something like this. Okay, this is obviously a technique, and yeah, you can do that obviously. Let me just get rid of smoothing and change opacity to 100%. Right, this is a good technique. You can use that. Sometimes I use that too, but this is unreversible, which means that if you erase something, that is not you want, for example, you mess it up, you messed it up, you can't just change that back. The only thing you can do is just Command Z to change it back. But if you're using mask technique, and you can change it back. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so let me just Z alternative and Command Z, change all that back, and of course you can just click history and got it, something like here. Okay. Alright, so let's continue to use the mask technique. Okay, so if you use the mask, okay, so this is the original photo. So if you use the mask, let me hide that, okay, and say that you don't want this part to extrude out, okay, so you want to erase that. You are going to use brush rather than eraser, okay, so you be using brush, you can adjust size of the brush, and of course you can adjust the opacity, smoothing, and even the tip shape, all this texture, so you got more option. And of course, once you've chosen this mask layer or layer mask, and you are going to choose this white and black here. For now it's white, which is that if you just brush, the background appears, okay, you brush, the background appear, because the background is like the edges of the background is something like this. So yeah, so the backgrounds show up, okay, and if you change the color by tapping the X, and the white color is showing it up, and the black color is covering it, okay, so the black color covering it, and sorry, I chose a different layer. Okay, so if you choose this layer, and the white color will just show everything up, on the contrary, the black color will cover it. So let me show it up and hide it, choose this, and using brush, so if I choose the white, it will just show it up, okay, if I change that to black, we just cover it, okay, so if I'm using this, I kind of just make that mask even bigger, Okay, so let me make this invisible, like it's get an invisible clock, and everything the clock touches just become invisible. Let me just change the size of the brush and get everything hidden, right? And this guy is invisible, right? And of course, the rest of it, the original photo is still there. You can just show it, but if you just take a closer look at the mask, everything was black except where the face is the white area, and white area just that you kind of cut a hole inside of the mask, the black mask, and this image down below will show through this hole. Okay, and if you think that we want to show more, you just change the brush. Okay, you just X, change the brush here, X, change the brush to white, and just yeah, let it show the area that you want it to show. For example, if you yeah, like something like this, yeah, you can do that. And of course, you can add a background color. Okay, so yeah, that's the reason why I like to use this brush and mask rather than just erase it, because once you erase it, you just completely remove it and you can't fine tuning all these edges. But you use the mask and use brush, you can change the shape of the mask and erase it in order to adjust what can be shown, what cannot be shown. Okay, so yeah, let me hide it to its original shape, so you can use the black. So X, and just cover everything that you don't want to be shown. And yeah, you don't need to be precise, because yeah, you just get a fuzzy edges. It's more interesting. Okay, so yeah, you can play around with it.